Okay, on to the very last track of what has been a great series. Different sound, different artists, different perspectives. It's been great. Absolutely love it. Sonia, thank you so much for requesting this series. I really appreciate the support of the channel. I hope that you enjoyed the series. Yeah, thank you very much. The last track we are doing is actually a follow-up to the last song that we reacted to, which is called People by Agust D. Great song, nice little introspective moments over there, and you guys can go and watch that. So if you're only landing on this now, you haven't watched anything else, just go to the last reaction, just watch that, because that's the first track, and then following that is this one, which is People Part 2. This one's featuring IU. The message over here is a fairly light-hearted pop-sounding song following his song People. Right, let's wrap this series up, man. The series has been lovely. I really have enjoyed it. I know I've said that a lot, but I'm being 100% honest. I've thought the series has been great. And again, Sonia, thank you very much for that, and for all of you that are requesting series. We've got so many series still coming, and I really appreciate the support of the channel. And I hope you guys are at least enjoying the content. For those of you who are interested in the series product, I'm leaving the link down in the pinned comment. You can go and take a look at that for yourselves. Let's rock and roll. People Part 2 featuring IU. Let's go. We got a video with this one.
So time is here, now right it go. I know you know anything is no. So time is here, now right it go. Nobody doesn't know anymore.
사랑이라는 말 어쩌면 순간의 감정의 날 조건이 붙진 않은 무얼 사랑하는가.
This is love. Maybe it's just a momentary list of emotions. I like that. I like that. That's a nice little philosophical take on that.
어쩌면 순간의 감정의 날 조건이 붙진 않은 무얼 사랑하는가. 충분히 사랑받지 못한 나이. 그래서 무엇보다 신중한 타입. 나는 말에 원해 진중한 사이. 알잖아 영어는 못했어. 잔잔한 파도에도 힘없이 쉽게 무너져. 상실은 무엇 때문에 슬픈 걸까. 사실은 두려운 게 슬픈 거야. 두려운 게 슬픈 거야. So far away you're gone. Getting far away. Too far away you're gone.
I actually really like Agust D, because it kind of feels to me, from all the songs that we have reacted to him, he's a very deep thinker, which I really like about that. I don't care to have the same viewpoints or to agree with people that much, and I don't care too much if people agree with me. That is not my my priority. I don't care if people agree with me, and I don't care to agree with other people. What I do care is to actually listen to other people's perspective and to see if there's something that I possibly haven't looked at in a different way. Right? And that's how everybody should actually be comporting themselves when meeting people. They might not say things that you like, right? But maybe there's something in there that you can take. If you just completely discard them and cut them off, and it's like, well, you know, you are this, and you start labeling them, what are you fucking learning? Are you just sitting there in an echo chamber of your own worldview with nothing to learn because you think you're almighty and righteous? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing I love about artists like this. It's like, yeah, cool, we can agree on certain points, not agree on certain points, or any artist for that matter. You know what I mean? I might not agree with them, right? But if I sit in my own little bubble and act all narcissistic and mightier than thou, what do I have to learn? What do I have to learn? Between a lot of things that I don't agree with, right, there are things that make sense. And if people just shut up and listen, just listen, even if it hurts your poor little fragile soul, just listen to people. Listen, and maybe there's something you can take out of that. Maybe there's something that you can dig deeper, and maybe there's something there's a little something that you can latch onto that can maybe give you some common ground with that person. Do you know what I mean? So that's the one thing I love about artists like that. They're deep thinkers, they say what they want to say, and they think deeply on all different types of situations, right?
I know I have to know, yeah.
So time is here. Nobody doesn't know anymore.
당신은 무엇 때문에 슬픈 걸까? 사실은 두려움이 큰 거잖아. 함께 미래 그리던 우리는 없고 쌓은 모든 성들을 부셔버린 것은 우린 거야. 승패가 없는 게임이라지만 난 언제나 게임 loser. 모든 걸 주겠다던 우리
I like what he says over here. He says there's no winners or losers in this game, but somehow I'm always the loser. So I'm not entirely sure how he's defining winners and losers over here. But I think he's just trying to say that that's the sentiment. It's like there's no winners or losers in this game, but somehow I always feel like I'm the loser over here. You know what I mean?
승패가 없는 게임이라지만 난 언제나 게임 loser. 모든 걸 주겠다던 우리 모든 것을 push. 그리고 떠나지 사랑이던 사람이든 모두가 이기적이기 때문이야.
Because both people and love are selfish. Yes, people are 100% selfish, and people, yes, 100% can be selfish with their love, but I don't think love is selfish. If you are in love with somebody, that true, genuine emotion isn't from a place of selfishness. Do you know what I mean? That true, genuine emotion, love is actually very true. It's very pure. Now, you wouldn't feel... when love actually flourishes is when it's like sort of devoid of selfishness, right? When there is no selfishness. Selfishness, if you're a selfish person, then it's actually quite hard for you to love anybody. You know what I mean? Because you're not willing to give of yourself, right? So I think love isn't so much selfish, but I think people, yes, can be selfish. And then the idea of love, right, in their own heads can seem selfish. Let's go.
모두가 이기적이기 때문이야. So far away you're gone. Getting far away. Too far away you're gone. I know I have to know. Yeah.
So time is young, not right and go. I know you know anything is no. So time is young, not right and go. Nobody doesn't know anymore.
떠가는 사람, 사랑의 뜻은 과연 무엇일까? 수많은 사람, 스쳐간 사랑은 사랑으로 완벽할까? 그래
Yeah, that's correct. So goes the person, so goes the love. Yes, because the love was attached to that person. So once the person goes, the love gets ripped completely from that as well. All right? Because we are beings that love. That we are beings that are, sort of designed to love others, right? We're not designed to love mundane things, although we love to love mundane things, right? But we don't love them deeply. Those are cheap loves. Those are cheap thrills at the end of the day. But the deeper notions of love that can only be for that of a person or an animal, right? Right? And when they go, that's when you really feel the essence of love. It's like when that gets ripped from you, that's when you feel the essence of love.
사랑은 사랑으로 완벽할까? 그래 말야 이타적인 게 어쩌면 되려 이기적이네. 널 위해 한다는 말은 곧 내 욕심이기에 욕심을 버리면 행복해지고.
I agree with that. He says selflessness can also at times be selfish. Right. Also, you can have a person that is, selfless. He wants to help absolutely everybody and not help himself. It's kind of the case of like the shoemaker walks with no shoes type vibe. You know what I mean? Got to also be careful with that, right? Not to just wear your heart on your sleeve to such an extent that it actually becomes a weakness of yours where everybody exploits that. Sure, I agree with that.
채우지 못한 반쪽짜리 허상. 삶은 저항과 복종 사이의 싸움이라는데 내가 보기에는 외로움들과의 싸움이네. 눈물이 터져 나오면 그대 울어도 돼. 당신은 사랑받기에도 이미 충분한데.
Hey.
대부분 다 뭐 사람들한테 전달하고 싶은 이야기도 있지만 나 자신한테 이야기를 하는 것처럼 들린다라는 이야기를 많이 들었거든요. 사실이기도 하고요. 그때 당시에 코로나로 여러 가지 것들을 할 수.
Oh wow, he wrote the song when he couldn't do anything due to COVID-19. Okay, see, COVID-19 was a scary time for most people because they were locked in their homes, right? And their thoughts were amplified. Do you know what I mean? Not only did they fearmonger it to such an extent that people were absolutely terrified, then you take these people and you put them in their own homes, and then afterwards, the psychological aspect of it was tolling. Then you left them with social media, which only just exacerbated the psychological trauma of the whole situation. And the people who were at home with nobody, by themselves, those thoughts were loud. They were loud. You know what I mean?
없을 때 굉장히 모든 것을 잃어버렸다라고 생각을 했을 때 썼던 곡이기 때문에 나 자신한테 되게 해주고 싶었던 이야기였습니다.
I like him. 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 I like Agust D. I like the way he thinks. I like his concepts. I like the fact that he's a deep thinker. It's great. For me, this sounded like more like a commercial type song, but the verses didn't sound too commercial to me. I found like the actual hooks, the chorus made the song more commercial for me. It would kind of get like radio play, but his kind of introspections is not kind of something that you would hear much in the commercial circles in today's day and age. But anyway, that wraps up the series, man. You guys let me know what you think, man. This series has been fantastic. Once again, I'm sounding like a parrot saying that all the time, but I've really, really enjoyed it. And on to the next one, which is going to be on Monday. I love you all. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Sonia, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I hope you enjoyed it. Love you all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.